Let's concentrate on one company, Sterlite Technologies. Anand Agarwal, the CEO of the company, joins in from the sidelines of the HDFC Securities Investor Forum called Emerging Corporates 2014. Hi, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you very much for taking the time out and talking to us. Two of your key sectors that you provide transmission solutions to is telecom as well as the power space. Can you just give us a sense in terms of what your FY15 order book currently looks like and what it's broken up to between telecom and power?
Both the segments, telecom and power, we are seeing a healthy order book. The order book totally would be close to about 2,400 crores. The telecom portion is increasing on the backdrop of the great amount of fiber deployment that we see. What we are seeing in the country is that there is a huge amount of data propagation, and we are seeing a good amount of fiber lines coming throughout the country, backed by the Reliance Jio expansion, the National Optical Fiber Network, as well as the fiber backhaul that is being created by people like Airtel, Vodafone, etc. So the outlook for the telecom business definitely seems pretty strong. And on the power business, with the new government, with the new sorts of investments coming through, we see the power situation also improving. The other segment that we are also pretty invested in is in the infrastructure boot segment, and there we recently also won a project which connects Punjab to Jammu Kashmir, and it's a pretty prestigious project bringing power to Jammu and Kashmir. So in all the three segments we are in different stages, but definitely the outlook is very positive and healthy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Agarwal, and thanks so much for joining us on CNBC TV 18. FY14 overall, however, was a tough year for you all. Your revenues declined by close to about 20% in the year gone by. With an improvement in order book and a better outlook for your various verticals, what can be the growth that we can expect in your revenues in FY15?
Typically we do not give out exact earnings, but all sectors we are going to see growth. The overall growth would be between 20 to 25%. While in FY14 our revenues degrew, we improved the margins, and our margins in fact grew. And that was the part of an overall approach that we have taken. We are very consciously choosing the orders, very consciously choosing the customers that we deal with, and making sure that the value that we bring on the table is realized both by our customers and ourselves. So going forward we'll see a revenue growth, but on top of it we'll see a faster margin growth.
So when you said this 20 to 25% growth in FY15, you're referring to the earnings growth rather than the revenue growth?
I'm referring to essentially a volume and revenue growth. The bottom line growth, I believe, should be faster or better.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal, for FY14, we understand, I think a majority of your order book was international or export orders, or maybe 50 to 50%. Was that a strategy which was undertaken for the company on purpose in order to hedge themselves from maybe a weak power demand in the domestic market?
Sure. We've always been hedged both on the domestic side as well as on the international side. On the domestic side, last year power requirements were lower, so the exports positioning to that extent supported it. Even in the telecom business, we have operations in India, in China, in Brazil. So while we have a very strong position in the Indian market, whenever the Indian market goes through some sort of correction, or we would have a good hedged position as a global portfolio.
Where are margins better, in the international market or the domestic market? Hence, where would you focus your energies in FY15 to procure more orders? Would it be in a possibly recovering domestic market, or would it be as aggressive as you were in FY14 for the international space?
Definitely we'll maintain our international market position, we'll maintain the customers that we have. In the domestic space, we've spent a lot of efforts or energy in terms of creating that market, in terms of making sure that the market happens and the market is moving towards better technologies and better engineered products and solutions. So in terms of moving the market, a huge amount of focus will be in the domestic market. However, in terms of making sure that we maintain our customers, we maintain our global market share, we'll continue our global focus as well. So these are two different levels of focus and two different levels of engagement, which will continue in the current year and as we move forward as well.
What's the capex?
In the current year and as we move forward as well.
What's the capex that the company has lined up for FY15 and 16?
The core capital outlay on the core business, that is the products business, would be of the account of 70-80 crores. But the bulk of the capital outlay will go towards the boot projects which we are putting in. We have put in about 800 crores in that, and will be over the next couple of years adding another 300 to 400 crores in there as well.
Okay, Mr.
As equity.
Mr. Agarwal, just one last question then from my side. Would there be any fundraising on the cards for the company as a whole?
Currently, any fundraising that we are envisaging is at the SPV or at the transmission project level, where once the projects get completed, we look at potential investors who would be looking at annuity sort of returns for the transmission projects. But that will happen once we start finishing all the projects. We have finished the first part of the project, but there are more to happen over the next 12 to 15 months.
You've already improved your margins in the year gone by. Is there scope to improve your margins further? What's the internal guidance that you've laid out in terms of margin improvement? Where do you expect it to be by the end of the next 4 quarters?
The margin improvement is a process that continues. We are essentially doing it in 3 different ways. We are now dealing with a portfolio which is better products, more engineered products, with a set of customers which see value in what we offer to them, and through the operational leverage that we are getting. So we are getting operational leverage, especially on the optical fiber business. We are the only company globally who make optical fibers and cables literally from sand, and there is a good amount of operating leverage in that business. And as I explained earlier, that volume increasing helps a great amount of operating leverage there, and improves the mix margin on the entire company. And that's what will drive as we move forward.
And what would your key clients within the telecom space be, and your order trajectory or bidding that we can expect in FY15 for the telecom space in specific?
Our key client in India would be people like Reliance Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, the Bharat Broadband. Practically anyone who is deploying fiber in the country is our client. And at the same time, at global, we have clients like British Telecom, with whom we have long-standing contracts, and we have a contract which goes for another 3 years, and several other big telecom service providers in China, in Latin America, as well as Europe.
Okay, just one last question from my end. What's the current breakup between international as well as domestic revenues, and will you be looking to change that mix?
We are, over the last several years, between 28% to 33% international revenues, and I think it will continue to be in a similar direction. While domestic market will grow for us and domestic proportion would grow, but we'll make sure that we do not lose our focus on international markets either, because for the global scale, with the global operations, with the global product profile that we have, we have worked hard to get these clients, and we'll make sure that we retain them.
Okay, fair enough, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you very much for taking the time out and talking to us. That's Sterlite Technologies. Doesn't talk too often on television, so that stock is up around 3.5%. So you saw a little bit of a spike up during and post the interview as well. But